Hi guys, so today we are going to be changing the diesel fuel pump, whatever it's called. As you can tell, I'm not a mechanic. So, in order to do the diesel, or the fuel filter, we have got to disconnect it from the area. So we have got this one that I've already disconnected from here. We've got the electrics to disconnect, and I still have this one here. Now I have put gloves on for this because diesel stinks terribly. So we're going to try and get that one out next. And please bear with me. I'm handing you, but at least I'm trying to get it out. There we go. So that's now that disconnected. As you can see, I've now got the whole unit to be able to move out. So I've got a little screw here that I've got to undo. The smell of diesel is disgusting. I hate the smell of diesel. Yeah, there's nothing else connected to it now that I can see. So I believe all we got to do now is unscrew it, which is proving to be. Hey guys, so I've now got the diesel filter, well the fuel filter off, and I've now unbolted the top, which I used a T27 bit for. You'll have a small rubber bit and a large rubber bit. The larger rubber bit goes around the edge here, and the smaller bit goes onto the screw at the top to kind of give it that security, I'm assuming. Now this is my old diesel filter, which still leaks diesel, so be prepared to have a bucket to catch as much diesel as you can, especially with current pricing. Don't want to waste any. Now I have caught quite a lot of the diesel. I still have had spillage, obviously, but I've caught most of it. So I'm now going to get the new filter and I'm going to place it in. Now on my vehicle I have got a different, I've forgotten, brain's gone into fog, so it will take some pushing in. It doesn't just come out nice and easy. So that is a new fuel filter in. I've got such a brain fog today, honest to God, but at least it's sunny still. It did look like it was going to rain, so I wasn't going to finish off doing it, but it seems to be better, so we're hoping for the best. Right, so we've got the larger seal. I have a fuel pump on mine, so I'm not actually priming mine because I've already got a pump on mine. So I've got a, it literally looks like something you baste a turkey with, and you literally place the bigger ring up here, and that's the box of the fuel filter disappeared under the van. Going to be chasing that down the road in a minute. So you want to make sure that this is on and able to seal round. So it does take a bit of popping in, but once it's in, it's fine. So that's now in. So you now then put this back on top. Now there'll be a set way it goes. I don't know which way it goes because I'm not very good. I did not check before I took it off. I've done it the right way. Cool. Luckily for me, there is a few different adapters, so you can switch it around a little bit. Hi guys, so I've just done all the filter and then delete the video, so we're not really going very well. But the new filter's now in. You've got an outer seal that's on the inside, which is the big ring that you have to replace, and you also have the small one, which you place on the top of between the screw and the top of the filter case. These will help to seal the diesel in because you don't want diesel leaking out of the filter. as I stated before, this is the old filter, looking pretty grim. There's so much fuel in there, it's actually unbelievable. Like, I've managed to get about a litres worth in out of the diesel pump, diesel filter. God, having a diesel heater and now a fuel and installed into the van now. It's proving that I'll keep getting confused. I have done some wastage, which isn't ideal because the price of diesel is extortionate. As you can see there, I've got some wastage, but yeah, shit happens. Right, so we're now gonna wire it all back up, get it all back to how it should be. I had to take the headlight out of mine in order to get enough leverage because it's in a really stupid place. So we're gonna put it back in and we're slowly gonna start putting the light back on and getting everything connected. Then I have a pump that can push diesel through, so I will be doing that. Just get diesel back into the filter, and then we're going to start the van and hope for the best. Hopefully it all works okay, because I've never done this before, so exciting! Hey guys, so I keep saying hey guys, it's the same old thing. Right, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. So my diesel heater is situated here, so you have to connect it back into this screw here, which is, as you can see, a tight spot to be in. As you can tell, I've disconnected everything. This is where my fuel pump is, so when I pull that, it's going to start to bring diesel through once I've connected it all through. So we're going to start cracking on with that. Right, so I thought I'd video, probably not going to be interested, but I'm going to top up my coolant screen wash. Now that my light's back on, everything's fitted from the fuel pump. So my coolant, I have got a small coolant leak which I will get checked over. I have been trying to keep an eye and see where I can see it coming from, but I can't. I am using Prestone coolant antifreeze. Only because of the fact that I'm not 100% sure what colour goes in here because the colour seems to change. So I'm going to fill this up, and you have got a maximum minimum line, which so I've just gone above minimum. I will be putting the rest of this in because I've been using this bottle to collect the oil. It wasn't a full bottle because I have got a small leak. Now 100% sure where yet, but I also think I've got some oil leak. I can't, but yeah. So that's my coolant antifreeze bottle. I have then got my screen wash here, which I will fill up now. I have just bought a cheap one, don't judge. Because it was on special offer at half price, so I'm using all season screen wash from Flow. Protects from freezing, intensive cleaning. So it says it's all season. Now whether that's the case or not is another story. I'm just going to put this all the way to the top because it's nothing worse. I hate having to go to I did just spill it. I'm not going to know. I am useless. I'm picking it. As you can see, it barely took any. There was still some in there, but I thought I'd add some more. Yeah. Boom. So, it's almost a full service done. I've got to check the light bulbs later. And tomorrow. Also working under the van. filter back on, but I don't really care about this. I'm just enjoying being able to be a mechanic.